Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Boulder Goes Modelworks and welcome to a build update on Airfix's Me410 in 1/72 scale. Now, I've made a bit of progress on it. Fitted the rudder and the tail plane and the engine nozzles. Beware, they are handed, so obviously you can have a bit of fun fitting them, as I did, because obviously the nacelle on one side was slightly distorted. I didn't notice it to begin with. Otherwise, I would have straightened it. So I had to clean up about 1/2 mil on it to get it to align properly. But yeah, they went together. They went together nicely after that. The flaps, the front slats are just wow on the fit. And obviously there's the gun bay. You can see all the detail now. Let's have a look at it. There we go. And this bit is the underside, the panel. And obviously, oops, you drop none of it's glued, as you can see. It worked in rehearsals, honest. I think it's because the paint's worn off it a bit. Right. So let's just take the gun out of there, because it doesn't make any difference, because it makes it easier for painting. Obviously, because I didn't glue the nose together, obviously you can adjust it and get it to fit. So yes, you've got a bit of a gap, but then obviously this was because this was originally a Bombay, and they've also made a modification, obviously, and they took the scans of the aircraft and obviously left the gap at the back. So again, you can fill it if you want to, but obviously you can't see it from above. But you can unclip it and have a look underneath, because obviously you're going to do a Bombay, a bomber version of it, which just has the bigger Bombay in there. Yeah, and this is the second part I wanted to show you. These are the engine flaps on page 10. So I've moved on quite a bit. Obviously some parts you ignore, but they don't show you how to put these flaps in. So obviously these flaps, if you put them in straight in, you can't get them in. So you put them in vertical and then let them drop down. And then clip it in like that. And obviously it says glue at 10 degrees, which obviously you do it by eye and match it up to the bottom flap of the oil radiator, cooling radiator. And I should point out, spot the ejector pin. Spot the ejector pin on that. There isn't any. So that's what we've done so far. On it, we have done some cleanup on her. Obviously, it's very important to paint it all, because you're going to see you will actually see it. So we'll be back in a bit. I've got a few more bits I want to do. Obviously, I've got to make up the ailerons. Obviously, fit the gun turrets. I've got to figure out how to do that, so to make it look so it's easier. Obviously, fitting the exhaust. I won't fit them now, purely because it's it's a job that can be done after it's painted. Yeah, obviously we'll get onto steps 54 and fit the little rotary guns. So we'll see you in a bit. Oh, and paint up all the internals of that. Well, it's late afternoon here. The wind has got up, and we've been busy. Firstly, drop tanks are on. They're not glued in place. They are handed, however. So obviously you've got to take them off and clean them up. Obviously you've got to clean up the seam line somewhat on them. And we're just making the spinners up, which are quite a nice fit on the on there like that. So we're going through a lot of stages here, and the radiator covers are glued on. Obviously they're all painted up. The ailerons are on and the balance weights are on. And hence that's why she's sitting upside down, because obviously I wanted to glue those together, let them dry, and then I can paint them, clean them up and paint them separately. And this one is the just a quick way of doing the spinners. Oopsie. There we go. The good thing is plastic's quite sticks out quite well on the E9. Yep, they're E9. I was looking at the glazing sprue, and there's obviously a few options still to go on this one. Maybe with an additional sort of a G sprue. Sorry, not a G, let's just see what number the glazing is. Yes, with another one, a little sprue like that, to do the different versions. I do obviously the bomber version and torpedo bomber and night fighter and wherefore and what not. So let's just clean these up a bit. I must say this plastic is very pleasing to work with. And also, it's worth noting, I just remembered, hopefully I'll be able to pick this up and this won't fall, the drop tanks won't fall off. but those guns are handed. There. Obviously not put the guns on because I'm going to paint them and put the guns on later. But it builds up quite quickly into a nice looking an unusual looking aircraft. I'm still figuring out whether I can get away with leaving the exhausts off and the fairings off on the exhausts. Don't even need glue on that. That's embarrassing. I think I used a pair of... Right, I'll just get me where is it? Box framer. No, that won't fit. Don't try this at home. We'll use a file, a round file, and just clean out the hole if I can find one. There it is. Nope. Can we? Right. Plan B, larger file. Right. Oh yeah. That's okay. There we have it. So that's both props made up. Obviously we can glue them on there at some point. Yeah, we've got the fun and games of the glazing to do tomorrow. Obviously we'll leave the undercarriage off until then. And I think hopefully this will go over. Obviously we've got to glue those flaps at the right angle as well, but we're leaving that to the last minute. then final build up of the cockpit, etc. And then we've got the undercarriage. Then obviously once it's all painted, then we've got the undercarriage to do. So we've done a little bit out of a sequence here, but needs must to get this done. So I shall leave this here. I might well glue the undercarriage together so I can do the seams tomorrow. So bye for now.